Hello! Welcome to my November favourites. Very late, I know, it is just gone midnight on the 6th of January. Can you see that? I think that's pretty cool. And here are my November favourites. There's a fair few, so we'll just crack on. To begin with, I've got 5 movies. November is the month between Halloween and Christmas, which means we get a bit of both. So we've got Halloween Town 2, and then Christmas Under Wraps, Christmas Made to Order, and Too Close for Christmas. If you ask me to remember anything that happened in any of those movies except the Halloween Towns, couldn't help you. In fact, except the first Halloween Town. But I enjoyed them all. Next on to TV shows, I've actually also got 5, which is insane. Haunting of Bly Manor, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because we finally finished watching that. Oh my goodness. Blockbuster, The Watcher, which we loved, but spoilers-ish, we did not like the ending. And lastly, Manifest, which I have thoughts. Then I've got 4 books, and these were a journey. I've got The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which was an amazing book. And yeah, just thoughts. Then I've got Silka's Journey, which is kind of a sequel, but not really. The Queen's Gambit, which I haven't seen the TV show of. I wasn't even really interested in watching the TV show of. And then on my book challenge thing, I had to look for a book that was like royalty. So naturally I typed in Queen and the book came up and I read the blurb and I was like, actually, this sounds kind of interesting. And I read it and oh my goodness, it gripped me. It was so good. I loved it. And then lastly, we started our Christmas reading with The Christmas Wish, which again, I can't remember if I can remember it, but I do think I enjoyed it. Next, I've got a musical, which has totally taken me by surprise. The In-Between. I listened to the cast recording. Could I tell you anything about it? Probably not, but apparently I enjoyed it. On to food. We've got 2. One is something called Marianne. I don't know. It's a Finnish sweet that actually looks kind of French and it's so good. It's like a chocolate hard-boiled sweet, but with peppermint on the inside. And when I first tried one, I didn't know there was going to be the peppermint on the inside and it made me very happy. I loved those. And then this one's a bit of a random one. Lipton Strawberry Tea. It's so good. In future vlogs, I do mention it I think a couple of times. I just love it. Onto fashion, I got some Minnie Mouse shoes. My friend knew someone who was leaving them behind or going to throw them out, and they happened to be in my size. They're a little bit on the small side, but only by like half a size, so I'm happy enough to just squeeze my toes into them because they are brilliant. And then I've got a lot of other. I've got Lapland as a place. Again, future vlogs will reveal more about that. I've got Finnair as an airline. Wonderful airline. They gave us free blueberry juice. Sign me up. I've got Soothe the lip balm. All summer I use their like body cream, whatever it's called, for my face. And in November I brought out the little pot that I got with it for Christmas last year. That's like a lip balm. My trick was to only put it on every night, so only once a day, but just before bed. Worked wonders. Then I finally finished my Juicy Pop Primark perfume. I don't even know if they still sell it in that smell, but I've had it for a long time. It lasted its while and I've enjoyed it, but it was time to say goodbye. Now I've got 2 places, which is going to give away a little bit more of future vlogs, but still not everything. The Levi Husky Park. It's a place in Lapland. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And another place called Tontula, which is like an elf's hideaway Santa place, also in Lapland. This video actually hasn't been too long, but I think that is kind of because I powered through. But those were my November favourites. And you'll see me in a second for my December ones, but you will see me next week, I think. Bye! Oh, and actually I almost forgot, my song of the month was Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. Yay!